Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I have a 1968 Ford Mustang. This is episode 2 of a 10-part series where I restore and race. Right now this Mustang is not rolling at all. Its axles are completely bent out of shape. That's okay. I'm going to give this car new axles and put it up against my fleet. Along with the axles, it's going to get a new paint job. I'm going to paint it blue again and remove all the chrome. Okay, first thing is to get the car apart. It has 2 metal rivets holding it together. To get the axles out, I'm cutting the plastic tab. And as you can see, the axles are in bad shape. To get this car down to bare metal, I am going to use a paint stripping chemical. To get all the paint and chemical off, I wash the car under running water using a steel brush to scrape off anything that's left, and then soap and water to make sure it is ready for primer. I'm going to apply a nice thick coat of blue, very similar to the original color of the car. And the frame of the car is going to go black as I'm getting rid of all the chrome accents. I will also paint the rims black. For the new axles, I'm going to use 1/8 inch brass tube. I'm also going to replace the original axles but I am using the wheels. To replace the original axles, I found these little wire pins at Michael's in the jewelry section. Like, make your own jewelry. So for the metal tube, I will file one hole in the center. The new axles are small and they will cross over each other on the inside of the brass tube. So there you go, the axles cross over inside. Use one drop of glue through that hole to hold everything together. On the frame of the car, the space left for the axle is now too small, so I will make a bit of room with this flat file so the 1-inch tube can fit right in. And once I get the tube in, I will just use a drop of glue where that plastic tab used to be. The original paint job on this car had some white decals, so I'm going to stick with that and just put a white decal along the running board. I made this decal with white water slide paper. The car fits back together nice, and I did check to make sure the wheels are turning because the brass tube has the effect of lowering the car, and I don't want to have the wheels rubbing up against the body. And to close the car back up, I'm going to use this metal epoxy. It is time to see what this car can do on the racetrack. My racetrack is 8 feet long. It has an indicator at the end to show what car crosses the finish line first. These 3 cars always finish in the same order, so I use them to gauge the speed of the restore. Additionally, I will race the restores to determine an overall ranking. So the first matchup for this Mustang is against the Lamborghini, which is the slowest car in the fleet. And the Mustang seems to have no problem beating this Lamborghini. After a few races, the Mustang consistently beats the Lamborghini. So we'll move on to the next quickest car in the fleet, which is this Corvette. We have an American muscle face-off here. Mustang takes an early lead, but the Corvette is picking up speed. And a very close race, but the Corvette takes it. And here we go again on a rematch. The Mustang wins. Quite often the Mustang takes an early lead, but the Corvette is known to just consistently pick up speed all the ways down the track. I'm going to call this race a tie. It's just too close to pick a winner. And advance the Mustang to race the fastest car in the fleet, which is a 2013 Golden Arrow. The Golden Arrow takes an early lead, and it continues to pick up speed. It's not looking back. The Golden Arrow finishes with a comfortable lead. If you remember in episode 1, the 300ZX was taking an early lead on the Corvette, but the Corvette seemed to pass it every time. Still still I consider a very close race, so I'm going to put the 300 ZAD up against the Mustang and see which one is faster. Okay, we got the 300 ZAD taking an early lead, but the Mustang picking up speed. And continuing to pick up speed. And the Mustang takes it. Race after race, the Mustang proves to be the faster car. So without a doubt, I give this matchup to the Mustang. Join me next time when I restore and race another car. This is going to be a 10-part series where I gauge the speed of the car against the track cars and then race them against each other to see which restore is the fastest. So make sure you subscribe to catch the next video.